It's Lou. How you doing? I wanted to share something really cool with you today. I'm fairly jaded about software and apps, and I don't get excited about too much stuff anymore. I was pretty excited about Descript, and I still am. But this new app slash platform that I recently started using could be a Zoom killer because it is like 100 times better than Zoom, in my humble opinion. In any event, I wanted to share that with you. And I know ironic that I'm using a Zoom to show you this app, but I want to be able to show you the entire screen and show you all the things it does. The reason I'm really happy about this particular software is that I know, like me, you're spending hours and hours on Zoom every day. Zoom this, Zoom that, Zoom conference, Zoom session. And it's gotten pretty clunky in terms of screen sharing and things like, okay, I'm going to put the link in the chat, go there and copy it and then come back here. Or can you see my screen? Can you not see my screen? Are you hearing me? Okay, I'm going to play this video, but you won't hear the audio. There's just a host of issues when it comes to Zoom. As much as we've needed to use it since the pandemic, it definitely has its limitations and it can get pretty clunky. So this new software pretty much alleviates all of those issues and lets you have really cool, interactive, engaging presentations that are seamless. And when you see what all this can do, you'll be, I think, as amazed as I am. Enough talking. It's time to share my screen and introduce you to Be Connected. Now, I should say, in the interest of transparency, I am so impressed with this company and this software that I have personally invested in the software. I have recently become a certified expert, took a big test over the weekend, and I've been running it through its paces and testing it inside and out. And honestly, I've been looking for, okay, this can't be this good. I've been looking for a reason to dislike it. But honestly, I can't really find a reason to dislike it. It's just got so many cool things. So it does all of the things that Zoom can do, obviously. But as you can see from this screen, when you're watching a webinar or an event, you can see that I've got everything branded. So I've got my BeeConnect link here. I've got a link to my website over here on the left side of the screen. You can see the whole menu. I'll run through that a little bit later. And I can see that my mic's off here, but that's okay because I'm recording on Zoom. So that shouldn't be an issue. And there are other buttons up here that are live. So if I click on that, it will take you right to the BeeConnected website. I can still do all my screen sharing and chat and all the usual stuff. I can stream to 5 different destinations at the same time, which pretty much eliminates the need for StreamYard. It does all the stuff that StreamYard can do, but a lot more interactive because obviously you can record everything as well. Because when I am doing a session and maybe I want to share my chat, rather than going, okay, go to the chat, okay, open your chat, go to the chat, I can just pull this up and feature it on screen like that. Now I know you can do this on StreamYard, but you can't do this on StreamYard where you click the chat and it brings you to whatever link you want, in this case, my website. So these links in the chat are live links, and you put in here whatever you want. You can feature other people's links and comments, and you can just feature it in the chat. And when you're done, you can unfeature it and it goes away. The other really cool thing about the BeeConnected software are what they call widgets. So aside from the typical stuff like breakout rooms and timers, this thing has a really cool timer. So if I say this offer is only good for the next 2 minutes, or everyone has 1 minute to introduce themselves, I can hide this one and show this one. So it has the timer that I can make interactive and hide whenever I want, but it really has a whole bunch of other really cool, what they call widgets, like a button bar. So what I can do is I can program in ahead of time. And when people are always asking me, what equipment do I use? I can just say, oh, I have all my links right up here. If you want to know my camera is, just click on the My Camera link and it takes you right to my Amazon link to the camera that I use. So those are all live and active during your presentations. If you had a summit, maybe you could have different speaker things up here. Or if you wanted to put different parts of offers or websites, like, oh, if you wanted to learn more about the loyalty lens, just click the loyalty lens button above, and that will go right to that site. So again, it makes your presentations and your webinars very interactive and very seamless. So there's no clunky going back and forth, sharing your screen. Yes, of course, you can still share your screen, but what's even better is to put those things in ahead of time in what they call media sharing. So I can show the website on my screen. In this case, I'll show my PowerPoint and I can just run through it here and show it all right on the screen, just like that, and run through the slides without having to stop sharing, start sharing. And I can just unhide that at any point and come right back. So it's very seamless. You don't have that, oh, okay, can you see my screen? Oh, yeah, I have 136 tabs open. It's much more seamless because you can just load up your PDF or your slides beforehand and have all that stuff here. So that's under the media sharing tab. There are several things here as well. These are my presentations. These are some of the trainings from Be Connected. So I could put up that PDF if I want, and you can click on it and download it live. So the link is active. I can also do what they call web page poppers. So if I wanted to show a particular web page, I can either have it on my entire screen or on part of the screen. So if I say, let me show you how you can join Be Connected for free, it'll bring up that form on this. I had it on this half of the screen. And again, live links. You put in your email, you click. So this is all live and interactive. If I hide that one and say, I want to talk about my 12 days of Descript, and I decided for this one, I want to have it on the whole screen, but I can scroll it while we're live here and I can play the video from here. He wants to go to the land. As you know, I know. Now I'm on Zoom, so it sounds a lot better when it's in Descript, but you get the idea. If I want to hide this, I just hide it. And then maybe I want to show my website, but I don't want to take up the whole screen. So I just have it here and I can scroll and I can say, don't forget to check this out. Don't forget to watch this video. So everything is interactive, live, seamless, and just pretty cool. If I want to say, find my link to get your Be Connected account for free. They also have paid accounts. I can pull that up. If you want all the bells and whistles and widgets and everything, there's a $25 a month plan or a $49 a month plan. However, when you refer just 2 people, not every month, just once, that 49 goes down to 25. So you've basically cut your fee in half, and you can probably get rid of StreamYard, and you probably won't get rid of Zoom, but you certainly won't need the expensive parts of Zoom, because with the premium version, you can broadcast to 3,000 people and you can share to 5 different platforms. So if you're used to using StreamYard to go to LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube at the same time, you can totally do that with this software. It's just a lot smoother and a lot more seamless. Again, you can see all the things above here. There are other widgets here. Which ones didn't we show you yet? Oh, call to action widgets. These are really cool because if I'm doing a webinar about the 12 days of Descript, I can just pull up that widget at the bottom of the screen or at the top of the screen or wherever I want. And that will be, again, a live clickable link to take you to the Descript page. So I can put in these calls to action anywhere I want. If I want to get you on my schedule, I can just say, check out my calendar link over here and click to sign up. And this will take you right to Calendly. So it's really cool, seamless call to actions. I haven't put a ton of call to actions in here yet, but you can see how helpful and useful that'll be because you don't have to bounce back and forth between screen sharing and copying and pasting links in the chat and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, you've got a ton of different things that you can do here. You can add other widgets like breakout rooms. So I think you can get an idea of how cool your webinars and presentations could be using this kind of software. You can set everything up in advance. And the recordings, obviously it records everything here and all that stuff will be here when you record it. The recordings are available immediately after you're done. You can do webinars, you can do meetings like you do on Zoom. You can do a lot of this with the free version. So you might want to check out the free version and try that. And then if you are as impressed as I am, maybe you can upgrade at that point. So you can record everything. Obviously, you can stream to the 5 locations. You can add all the widgets, whether it's bringing up websites on part or all of the screen. There's my 12 days of Descript again. Yes, they do have an affiliate program, so you can get in on that as well. I think this could be a potential Zoom killer. I know you can't do all this cool stuff in Ecamm or StreamYard or Zoom, but in this software, cool variety of awesome things that you can do as you're doing your presentation and do the stuff on the fly. And again, if people say, can you remind me what camera you use? Just pop up your buttons up here. You can have 5 links or tabs up here that are all clickable during your presentation. And you've always got the branding that you can brand to your own colors. So this would go to my website. This would go to my Be Connected affiliate link. You have full control over your attendees, obviously. You can show 16 or 24 or just you. You can mute and unmute folks, all the stuff you can do in Zoom. But again, for a lot less than what it costs for Zoom. And you can do a ton of stuff. Zoom cuts you off at 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure that even in the free version, they give you like 90 minutes. You really can't go wrong to check it out, especially if you start with the free version. But I'm going to be using this for all of my webinars and presentations and courses from here on in because it's that good. So I hope you'll check it out. If you have any questions, you can email me at vip@bortone.com, or you can click on the link. Again, I'm in Zoom showing you. I know it's ironic. I'm using Zoom to show you Be Connected, but you get the idea. So there's just a ton of things that you can do. So much control, so many ways you can brand this, so many things you can do with your attendees that you couldn't do before. So check it out. Again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. They have a social platform. They have all these different elements within this company that's been around since 2020. It's a startup. And again, I've invested cash money into the company and became a certified expert. And so if you have any questions about it, let me know. And I hope to see you on Be Connected. Bye for now.